Today, it's a special day in India's efforts to become a hub for semiconductors. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi will participate in India's Techade Chips for Viksit Bharat and lay the foundation stone for 3 semiconductor projects worth about $1.25 trillion via video conferencing. With the establishment of these 3 facilities, the semiconductor ecosystem will be strengthened and will get a firm footing in India. Now, these units will also provide employment to thousands of youth in the semiconductor industry as well as catalyze employment generation in the related sectors like electronics and telecom. On the occasion, the Prime Minister will also address the youth across the country. DD India correspondent Jessica Taneja is joining us from New Delhi. Jessica, good morning. Now, we've told our viewers how this will be a game changer for the Indian economy. But help us understand how massive or how important is this emerging sector of semiconductors, and what is the scope of excelling in this when we talk of success in this sector for India?
The current demand for the semiconductor industry is around 24 billion, if you see, and under India's semiconductor mission, the funds that were laid out were 10 billion. So, given the current path, India is poised to take on the semiconductor manufacturing as well. If you look at the current investments made, you'd recall, Preeti, last year in Gujarat, the American semiconductor manufacturing company and design company, Micron, had come down and set up a plant in Gujarat with its investments up to 845 million. Which will soon be followed by Applied Materials as well. And they would likely invest 400 billion or so, with, of course, fiscal support from the Indian government coming around 50%. So that is an attractive offer for various semiconductor companies to come and invest in India. Now, with this big boost, we're looking at the important chips. Now, if you would recall, during the pandemic, the automobile industry completely relied on semiconductor chips. With the supply chains being disrupted, faced quite a lot of problem, and there was a critical shortage in supply, where India was looked at as one of the main hubs to avoid such uncertainties in the future. And such predicaments, of course, can disrupt various sectors, not just the automobile sector. Remember, you and I both using our phones, and like millions of others who operate on many chips, these semiconductor chips, these silicon chips. The wafers that power our electronic devices have become so crucial that they're as important as oil. And with over $10 billion investment announced by the Indian government around their on their semiconductor mission in India last year, in 2021, the industry has been given a big boost ever since. And the realization on how important chips have become, and how India can play a crucial role, especially in the manufacturing hub. Talks with Foxconn and top manufacturing fabrication companies have been putting up their offers in India. It's a matter of time where we see mass production of semiconductors, of course, powered and engineered by government support.
All right, Jessica, we'll leave it here. Thank you for joining in with those details.